In this video, we are going to solve few sums of chapter GST, that is Goods and Services Tax. This is first chapter for standard 10 and the book is of Amal Agarwal. In this video, I am going to solve few sums asked by children, and that is question number 5 and 12 of exercise 1. Let's see what are the question. The question was, the printed price of an article is rupees 50,000. The wholesaler allows a discount of 10% to a shopkeeper. The shopkeeper sells the article to a consumer at 4% above the marked price. If the sales are intrastate and the rate of GST is 18%, find the following things. First of all, what we need to understand, if the word intrastate is written, what does it mean? It means our GST will be divided into two equal parts, 9% and 9%. 9% GST will be for state government and 9% GST will be for central government. So for state government we will write SGST, for central government we will write CGST. If the word intrastate is mentioned, intrastate means from one state to another state the selling was done. Interstate means all the selling work is done in one state only. That type of selling is named as interstate. There will be no division of GST. Okay, so we will solve that type of sums also in another video. Let's start this sum only. So what I have done, I have solved the sum so that I can explain you clearly. I have written here with the help of book, marked price of the item. Marked price of the item is rupees 50,000. Please show on the book here, this side. Show the book. As it is given that the printed price of an article is rupees 50,000. That's why I have written here. Marked price is rupees 50,000. After that, it is given that the wholesaler allow a discount of 10%. You must remember one thing, we have to understand how many people are participating in this type of selling. There are 3%. Wholesaler sell his or her item to shopkeeper. Shopkeeper sell his or her item to the consumer. So please come back to the book. But the wholesaler allows a discount of 10% to a shopkeeper. It means marked price of article is rupees 50,000. Wholesaler allow discount of 10%. It means shopkeeper got this item on which price? 50,000 minus 10% of 50,000. See what I have written here? I mentioned here so that it must be clear that wholesaler, shopkeeper and consumer, 3 persons are participating in its selling. Wholesaler sell this item to shopkeeper at discount of 10%, and what was the MP mark price? That was 50,000. And then what is given about shopkeeper? Please come back to the book. The shopkeeper sells the article. The shopkeeper sells the article to a consumer at 4% above the mark price. What do you understand about that? The shopkeeper will sell the same article 4% above the given mark price. So see what I have mentioned here. Shopkeeper selling consumer his item at 4% above price. So now I am going to solve this sum in two different parts. This selling is between wholesaler and shopkeeper. This part is between wholesaler and shopkeeper, and second part is between shopkeeper and consumer. Let's start. If marked price of any article is 50,000, so let's see what will be the selling price for wholesaler. Mark price minus discount. So what was mark price? 50,000 is mark price and discount was 10%. That's why I've written here 50,000 minus 10% of 50,000. That is 50,000 minus 10 upon 100 into 50,000. Both the zero cancelled with these two zeros. So here is 50,000 minus 10 into 500, that is 5000, subtract 5000 by 50,000, here is rupees 45,000. What does it mean? This is selling price of the article for wholesaler, but this is cost price for shopkeeper, right? It means wholesaler will sell this item on this amount. Now, since the sell is, now we will talk about GST. So let's continue. Since sell is intrastate, that is from one state to another state, 18% GST will be divided into two equal parts. Now what we will do, we will find out GST, CGST and SGST 9% because 18% GST is divided into two equal parts. So let's solve. CGST for wholesaler, see, CGST and SGST both are equal. So I have written SGST 9% of 45,000. You must remember this is 45,000 selling price for wholesaler of his article. So I have written here how much SGST is there, 9% of 45,000, that is rupees 4,050. This dealing is between wholesaler and shopkeeper. Please show the picture. This dealing is between wholesaler and shopkeeper. So what is the SGST? 4,050. And what is CGST? Again it is 9% of 45,000, that is 4,050 rupees. So we can say that for the article 44, look, see here, for this amount the SGST is 4,050, means state government will take tax 4,050 and central government will take tax 4,050 rupees, and together it is 8,100 total GST. If someone will ask me, and then what is total GST, this plus this, but it is half divided between central government and state government. Here is as for state government GST and C is for central government GST. G is for goods and services tax, right? Now coming back to the second part of our math. Now you leave about the first part, you just think about shopkeeper and consumer. What happened here? Our question says that shopkeeper sell his item to consumer, but the cost was 4% above the mark price. What was mark price? 50,000 mark price. So what I have written here, selling price for shopkeeper is equals to mark price plus 4% of mark price. So instead of writing MP, I have written 50,000 plus 4 upon 100 into 50,000, 0 cancelled, that is 50,000 plus 4 into 500, that is 2,000, this is rupees 52,000. Okay, now try to understand, this 52,000 is selling price for shopkeeper but cost price for consumer. Now this is the cost of article only. Now we have to pay tax on this item. So again GST for this selling between shopkeeper and consumer. So we find that SGST 9% of 52,000 is 4680. Just cut it, 0000, and when we will multiply 9 into 520, this is 4680. And CGST is again 9, here is 9 upon 100 into 52,000, that is 0000 cancel, so 4680 rupee will be the CGST. Now we need to understand what is going on. Please show the complete picture. Here is CGST, here is again CGST, SGST, and that side also SGST, right? Now try to understand the selling between wholesaler and shopkeeper. Here GST will be named as input GST, and in second part where the tax is paid by consumer, here GST is named as output GST. Or in part wise we can say that this is input CGST, input SGST, this is output SGST, output CGST. What is the use of these terms I will tell you later on. Now coming to next part. Now these are our questions. First of all, see the book. We have solved the whole part. We have solved the main part of the sum. Now it's time to give answer. Our first question, see in your book. First question, the amount inclusive of tax under GST which the shopkeeper pays for the article. Try to understand what my question asks. Inclusive of tax, it means SP plus tax, GST. Okay, it is included. If the term exclusive is written, then no need to add GST or any other tax. So let's see how we have solved it here. I have written here marked price. Question was amount inclusive of tax which the shopkeeper pay for the article. So what the shopkeeper will pay, you just see 45,000 was marked price for him. Marked price for him. Please show the camera this side, left side. When we have solved this part, I told you that this amount is selling price for wholesaler and cost price or marked price, any word you can choose, for shopkeeper. So our question says that what the shopkeeper will pay. I have written the cost of that item, that is MP, mark price. You may write CP also, or better we will write CP, that is 45,000 which he will pay to wholesaler, plus CGST. What was CGST? That is input GST, because this selling is between shopkeeper and wholesaler. So he will pay this amount 45,000 plus this one, this plus this. So shopkeeper will pay 45,000 to wholesaler. To central government he will pay tax 4,050 rupees. To the state government he will pay 4,050 rupees. So overall for this article he is supposed to pay 53,100 rupees. To whom? To wholesaler. Now our second question, find the amount paid by consumer for the article. Now we need to understand we all are consumers. We may consider ourselves as consumer. How much amount he has to pay? So again, MP or CP. See what was CP? This was the amount 52,000 he will pay to the shopkeeper. This he will pay to the state government. This he will pay to central government. So overall it will be added. So I have written here 50,000 plus 4,680 plus 4,680, that is 63,160 rupees. This will be paid by consumer to the shopkeeper. Now third question, the amount of tax paid by shopkeeper to the central government is what? Now try to understand what is the question. The pure amount from the profit of the shopkeeper, because shopkeeper is not going to pay anything from his own pocket, or I can't say anything, he has to pay a small amount, because rest thing he will take from consumer only. So what we will do here, try to understand. Now here we will use output CGST, that is he has taken from consumer 4,680 rupees. You must remember this, he has taken from 4,680 rupees for central government, but already he has given 4,050 rupees at input CGST to wholesaler. So what is gone from his pocket we will subtract, that is only 630 rupees he has to pay as tax to the government, central government. I hope it is clear. Again I am explaining this question. The amount of tax paid by shopkeeper to the central government, that's why we have used here, please show here the picture, output GST and input GST. Here the question is about central government, so we will subtract CGST 4680, this is paid by consumer to the shopkeeper, and this is input GST part, input CGST and input SGST. So output CGST and input CGST I have subtracted here. So net amount paid by shopkeeper is rupees 60 only to the central government. If someone will ask me that the amount of tax paid by shopkeeper to the state government, again we will write output as GST minus input as GST, and the same quantity we need to write. It means rupees 630 he will pay as GST. If the question will ask you the amount of tax paid by shopkeeper as GST, not as CGST or not as GST, then what you will write? You will write 4680 plus 4680 minus 4050 minus plus 4050 means sum of CGST and SGST as output here and here also, and that will be your complete GST, and that must be double of this quantity, that is 1260 rupees. Now our last question, amount of tax received by central government is equals to what? What the central government is given? Amount of tax received by central government, how much tax received by central government, what we will do? Come back here. Actually this amount is whatever the consumer has paid, that is the real answer for this question, but we have solved in another way also. See what the consumer paid as CGST, that is 4680, that is output GST. This whole tax will be gone to the central government as tax, or we can explain it like in this way: whatever whatever tax paid by shopkeeper to the wholesaler, that was CGST, shopkeeper paid this CGST means GST for government 4050 rupees plus his own tax which he supposed to pay. So this is 4050 plus 630, that is 4680 rupees. So here are this question finished, and next video I will solve question number 12 for you. Thank you.